Hi, I'm Mystic Rose and welcome to my channel. Today's pick a card is going to be all about how are they acting versus how are they really feeling about you? What are their secret feelings about you? This is going to be really interesting because sometimes people act a certain way, but they secretly carry feelings of, either positive or negative feelings toward us. And this is why I like tarot, because it gives us an inner glimpse on the things that are unknown to us. So today there are going to be 3 different piles, and what you're going to do is you're going to try to choose the one that resonates best with you. You can always ask your angels and guides to help you out in choosing one that kind of draws you in. It could possibly be the one that your eyes are drawn to the most. So just kind of be thinking about that too. As we're going along, if you enjoy this, please press the like button and don't forget to subscribe to my channel and turn on the notifications bell so that you can be notified anytime I upload a new video. I try to do pick a cards every other day. Sometimes I do them every day. It just depends on my schedule. And once a week I do a reading for all Lightworkers, angels, Starseeds, and Empaths. So do be sure to check out my library of other videos as well. Let's get started on today's pick a card. Welcome. I'm so glad to have you here with me. And today we are going to be focusing on what are their hidden feelings for you. What are they not telling you? How are they acting, but how are they truly feeling, okay? Now, we've got this first pile here with this Howlite. So if you're attracted to Howlite, you're going to choose this first pile, okay? And then we have this beautiful glass diamond for pile number 2. So if you're attracted to shiny things and you like this little diamond, you will choose pile number 2. And for pile number 3, we have a desert rose. So if you're attracted to desert rose, you'll choose pile number 3. If you need to pause the video at this time, please go ahead and do so. And if not, then let's get started. Hello, pile number 1. I am so very glad to have you here with me today as we unveil what they're secretly thinking about you, but not stating out loud. This is going to be a really interesting and clarifying reading, I can already tell. So I'm going to be using the Rider-Waite and also my Unity deck that I created through my own digital art. And if you'd like to purchase a deck for yourself, there's a link for that in the description box below. Okay, so right away I can see that they're acting like everything's fine. I'm just also hearing like pretending, pretending that everything is okay. They have a smile on their face. Also, I'm just seeing that when hearing this, kind of intuiting this, that with this card here, it's for fighting, for inner conflict, or for, actually being very combative. So I do think that in the past, they might have actually told you that they weren't happy with you in the past. But then they kind of shifted and started pretending like everything was okay. And they're kind of pretending like they're okay. That's what I'm really getting. They're pretending like they're actually okay right now. I wonder how they're really feeling. Because we've got the moon here, which is all about the unknown and hidden things that they want to keep hidden from you. They're acting like, they're acting like everything's okay and everything has had a fair outcome. They're acting like they're very balanced. They're kind of also acting like, I'm moving on. I'm actively looking for either someone else or I'm actively seeking to replace you. Okay? So they appear like they're very happy. They have everything together. They are a bit mysterious also, I'm hearing, and they're hard to figure out. So instead of being this happy, joyful person, they're actually more of like the kind of person that needs to be alone and have a lot of alone time and recharge. So with this Hermit card, they may be the type of person that just needs to go within to recharge, but yet they portray like they're party animals, and they're like out there, you know, having fun and everything like that. But they're actually, there's a side to them where they actually, if they don't get to recharge and go within and like think about things and analyze things, then they can get really rather cantankerous. And they might have acted like they were upset, or they may be even acting like they're upset right now. But they're really not as upset as you might think. And they're not really looking for somebody else actively. They may have lied to you about that. They may look like they're actively looking for somebody else or to replace you, but in their heart, they have not replaced you and they have not forgotten. Okay? They have been lying to themselves, I'm hearing too. And lying to you about how they truly feel. They really need to go within and rest, because look at these cards. I mean, here we've got the Four of Swords, which is all about resting and relaxation. And then we've got the Hermit card, which is all about going within. I mean, that's how they're really feeling. They're really feeling like they need a pause. They need a break, because so much has happened in their lives, and they're just really, they've been under like a lot of stress, but yet they're tired of pretending like everything's okay here with, oh yeah, see, I'm having fun, I'm partying, you know, when in actuality, they really just need to go within. Or like with this, they're like, yeah, they kind of get argumentative, but in actuality, they kind of, like, part of them, they wanted to fight, you know. They might have wanted to fight because it deflected. It deflected away from them, their own negative energy that they were harboring. And they're working on trying to heal and trying to just get their bearings also. And they might be an earth sign, or they may act like an earth sign here. They could just be the kind of people that pay their bills on time. They seem to have their shit together a lot, you know. They really appear this way, and this is really part of who they are. But also what they try to convey to the world is like this sense or aura of mystery. And so they try to be elusive, but they're actually more so in line with like earth energy than what they might portray. So I'm just picking up that like these people might have intuition, but they're also ignoring it, okay? They may have an intuitive nudge that you're thinking about them, and whenever this comes up, they just ignore it. They're trying to work on themselves, and they're trying to make you think that they're okay, better than what they really are. And now I want to just take out some initials here, some letter tiles, just to see if maybe we can see their initials in here, or some words that will help us with the situation at hand, okay? All right, so I'm just drawing some of these. Of course, you know, I can't see in here what I'm doing. We're gonna be surprised together. So I'm hearing too, this person was somebody from your past. Not sure if you're even still talking to this person anymore, is what I'm intuitively picking up. You didn't feel like you were enough for this person, is what I'm hearing, and they might have been toxic too. They might have been very, very toxic for you. But they're trying to find their way and pretending like they're okay. They might have pretended that, you know, they didn't care as much as they really did about you, too, is what I'm hearing. They're not over the situation, though. But yeah, I'm seeing enough. So I do think, and for some of you, this is an ex, okay? They just made you feel really small. But that's because they had their own issues that they needed to work on. And they're still trying to figure things out. They wish that they could contact you also. They're up at night sometimes thinking about you. They might have never really gotten good closure also, I'm picking up. And I'm going to do one more row here. They wish they could fix things with you. You were the one that got away if this was an ex. Alright, also I'm just seeing shame, so I do think ashamed too. I do think that they're feeling like ashamed of the way that they tried to, you know, stir up conflict and make things happen because they said they weren't happy or whatever is what I'm getting for a lot of you. They kind of had this feeling like that things weren't working out and they made you feel like it was your fault. And this person was, I don't know, they kind of had a big ego, I'm seeing too here, a big ego. See if you can find any words in here or maybe initials of this person. But yeah, this person might have been like just a real jerk. Not very many people might have liked them. But yeah, I do think that they could have been either a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn person, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant, or just been very good with money. Or maybe making money was like all they focused on, and you guys might have even fought about money. You think they were wishing bad things upon you at one point in time is what I'm seeing here. Or that they didn't have good intentions, and you were right, because they've had to have time to heal, and they're still finding their way. So I'm seeing pause. You guys might have talked about getting a dog together, or maybe you did, or an animal. They are very clever. I'm seeing fox in here. They're very clever, but they're tricksters too, okay? You guys might have talked about getting a house together, because I'm seeing the word house. They wished that they could have been the type of person that you needed, but they didn't feel good enough. They didn't feel good enough, but they made you feel like you weren't good enough. That's what I'm hearing, okay? Yeah, so definitely some interesting things in this reading. The takeaway is know that this person, when they put those things upon you in the past, know that you don't need to take that in and believe them. And there might be a small part of you somewhere deep down that is still not really completely over this, because they were really toxic. And the best thing to do is try to forgive the situation And, you know, maybe Spirit has brought you here so that you could be made aware of this. And even though it's something that you don't want to face, sometimes bringing up things from the past can actually be very cathartic and healing. And it's time to forgive this person for the way that they acted and to try to let it go too. Okay? And this is, you know, pretty common to have this kind of experience in life. So, yeah, don't feel bad or like you attracted this because you weren't worthy or anything like that. Like, I'm hearing that it was a soul lesson for you, and it was karmic. And I'm going to draw some other cards too, just because I'm really being called by Spirit to draw some other cards about this situation, because there's things that you need to heal from this past. And yeah, it's you know, another idea and something that works for me is writing a letter to the person, and then putting the letter outside with a piece of rose quartz on top of it, and letting the moonlight kind of bathe it, and leaving it out there for a couple of days, and then either burn it or, you know, rip it up and throw it away. But yeah, this person made you feel like you had to be perfect, or that you weren't perfect the way that you were, and you might have felt like a lesser version of yourself with them. Don't try to be perfect, okay? Because the message here is that you're perfect the way that you are. Try to have patience with yourself. At this time, when you have found this video, know that this message was meant to reach you, that you need to have patience with yourself, okay? You've gone through a dark night of the soul because you were meant to overcome it. You might even be an earth angel or starseed or a lightworker. I wouldn't be surprised, because I do seem to attract a lot of those special types of beings to my channel, because I have recently started to put out videos for healing for light workers and starseeds and empaths and earth angels, because it's such a dense earth and earth plane that we live in, and I really want to uplift people and help people find their mission in life so they can shine their light. The person from the past lied to you quite a bit, and they really violated your trust in a big way. You might be in the public eye, so you might be somehow either online or just somebody that a lot of people know. And I'm hearing too that people really like you, and they like your whatever you're putting out, you know, because you've been through this dark night of the soul. It's transformed you into this new person. You're finally facing things, and don't run from this, okay? Don't run from this message today. There's something in here for you. There's a reason you found this. It's time to write a letter to this person that hurt you, and even though you think you're over it, what I'm finding lately is that it's really important to heal old wounds, because if you don't, it can cause disease and illness within your body. So you might think that you're over it with this person, but just write them a letter from the bottom of your heart, so that you can forgive and let the situation go if you haven't done this before. All right, that's what I'm hearing. And you are truly helping others. So whatever you're doing, I really do get the vibe that you guys are very special people, and you are trying to help others. And the message here is you are doing it. You are helping people. You are fulfilling your life's work. And thank you so much for being here, pile number one. I really appreciated you trusting me to give you this reading and to deliver these messages. And if you've enjoyed this, please be sure to like and comment in the description or the comment section. And Good luck, best of luck to you with healing this old, very old wound. For some of you, it might not be that old, but I'm getting for many of you, it is an older wound, and you might have thought, oh, I'm over this. Like I said before, but like, you know, just take that time to write the letter and to put it outside under the moonlight. You won't be sorry, okay? It's going to be very healing, and it's going to help to propel you forward on your journey as you interact with more people in this lifetime and send out your healing light. All right. Many blessings to you, pile number 1. Hello, pile number 2. Pile number 1's reading was so powerful, and I'm wondering as well if yours is going to be very insightful and eye-opening. I'm hoping and I'm praying and setting the intention that if you chose this pile, that, you know, you will receive the messages that are meant for you. I'm going to be using the Rider-Waite as well as my Unity deck that I created. If you're interested in purchasing a deck of the Unity deck for yourself, it's in the description box below. There's a link there to eBay. All right, let's get started though with your reading. So this person, they act very much like a Swords energy, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. All right, let me get more cards. Oh yeah, lots of Swords energy here. Holy cow. Look at that. All right, that's quite a bit of Swords energy. All right, I just want to lay down all the cards so that I can get a really clear picture and a clear understanding of the story of what's going on. Okay, so what I'm gathering is that this person presents themselves as very strong and like a leadership type of person, like take charge person here with the King of Swords, but they're actually quite argumentative in nature. They're kind of cold-hearted, and they don't really care how people perceive them, this person. They are hard workers. They often are, you know, their focus is kind of on not spiritual things, but their focus is more on like, oh, I don't know, kind of like the work that they do. I'm hearing like they're workaholics in a way. But actually they have a lot of like inner conflict going on and inner strife that they're trying to hide from the world. So this is why they appear so like stone, like their face is stoic. Okay, they act like they don't have emotions, but inside they have a lot of internal conflict going on, and they need a lot of healing. They may kind of act like you betrayed them, or they feel like they were left out in the cold, and they might kind of feel this way, like, you know, oh, they might have told you that you hurt them, or kind of acted like that. In actuality though, what they're doing is they're pushing down this feeling with work. They're covering it with work. So yeah, they are kind of workaholics, and they're not really facing and confronting their emotions. All right, with this here card and this one, they're not facing their emotions. They're all about making the money. See here with the pentacles, and they're portraying themselves, whether they're male or female, they are portraying themselves as someone who has it all together. You know, they act kind of serious, very analytical, because Swords people, you know, they tend to have their shit together, but sometimes they can repress feelings and emotions. So this is how they're dealing with it. They are lying to themselves though. All right. So these people are lying to themselves, or they might have even lied to you and said, I don't care. They're telling themselves they don't care, but in actuality, they're very much feeling like a failure, or like they lost or they're defeated in some way. They don't feel very good. They might have won a fight with you, or they think that they won, but they're not feeling good about it, but they're lying to themselves about it. Okay? They're acting stronger than what they really are feeling in here. They're feeling like they kind of lack a richness to their life, and they're trying to just be strong, okay? But they do lack a rich spiritual life. They're not very spiritual, I'm hearing. And let's see if we can glean any information or even initials from the letter tiles, and then I'm also going to use my other deck here too. But yeah, I just really want to see if I can get some information from the letter tiles. You might see their initials for their name, first and last, or first or last, or both. We're going to look for words in here together. You might even see their whole entire name spelled out. You just might see words in here that will help you to understand the situation. Yep, so I'm seeing right away that like these kind of people, they can almost make themselves feel sick because they're pushing down their emotions too much, and they're not facing it. So that's not good. They might, yeah, I see fake. They're faking like they're okay, and they're really not. I'm seeing chi too. I think their energy is a bit off because they are not facing what they're really feeling. Their minds are just kind of, you know, they're turning off their minds and their hearts, and they're trying not to feel anything. Okay, is what I'm picking up on here. This could be a family member to you. I'm seeing family in here. So it doesn't necessarily have to be a romantic person or a romantic partner. It could be somebody from your past who, I mean, even if you don't see their initials in here, it could be like a family member, okay? And then I'm just going to draw 3 more because Spirit's telling me to do 3 more, so. Okay. So go ahead and look for different words in here. They're sad. They're very sad in nature, but they're denying this. They might have some anger issues too, because I'm seeing the word slam, and I'm just really sensing that they might need some help too. They need their family. They need the support of people. They need the support of just their friends, but they're not actually leaning on other people to help them. So just say a prayer in your heart for these people from the past, because they really could use your good vibes or prayers or whatever you believe in. All right. I'm seeing miss. They do miss you deep down, but they are not going to tell you that, at least not yet. Okay, so this person, let's see. All right. Yeah, I'm just trying to see if I can, anything else I can see in there. If you want to pause the video, you can. I'm going to draw some more cards with messages about this situation, okay? You're on the right path. Try to focus your time and energy with good friends, while you're kind of, you know, if this is a family member, you might be waiting for them to come back. In the meantime, say a prayer for them and let the situation go and heal. Let them heal on their own time, I'm hearing, but you focus yourself on your right paths and spending good times with good friends, okay? The only thing you can do is focus on yourself. You're an empath, and you might be, you know, picking up on these things here as well about this person. All right. It's time to sage too and clear the energies. If you're not familiar with saging, it kind of has the same properties as like selenite would. A selenite wand would work if you're allergic to smoke or whatever, or if you're sensitive to that. But you just need to clear your energies in your home, and don't feel discouraged. The energies are dense here. Many of you are earth angels, and you know, you were meant to come here with a special purpose. And a lot of times earth angels will have very difficult lessons in their lifetime, and they will have, like, you know, oftentimes like situations with family members that are negative, or, you know, just things that they have to work through, and then they have like a series of awakenings that bring them ultimately to a sense of healing and peace and joy, where they can be at peace with the way things are and be able to let things go. So I really am feeling that strongly, that you're on your right path because you are really truly helping other people right now. Okay? So don't ever doubt that you really are on the right path, and do send good vibes to this person from your past. They might be a Cancer sign, okay? For this person that has left your life, or that is acting like, you know, they don't care that much. They might be a Cancer sign. This is a karmic relationship, so there's nothing you can really do at this time except for acknowledge and understand that there are soul lessons associated with this person, and try to let that go and let the universe kind of, you know, do its thing, really. And you will be abundant sometime soon. You're gonna feel like, you know, even though you don't have all of the things you wish you had, like as far as like mending this relationship with this person, you will be feeling very abundant, and this will heal, okay? There will be healing, and light will be shed upon this situation. Someday you'll be able to express how you're feeling to this person, okay? Someday you guys might even, I'm hearing, just be able to communicate again. A strong love surrounds you. Have no fear, okay? A very strong love surrounds you, and you're not alone. This person is going through a lot of pain too, but they may just need a little bit more time. Meanwhile, you have to come into alignment. So I guess I just want to talk about this coming into alignment for a little while here, while we're talking about, you know, all these other things. So the fact that this came up, and that it says time to sage, and that you're an empath and all of these things, I really do feel strongly that it is time to really get your chi and your prana into alignment, and your chakras. So I want to suggest to you something that Spirit is really telling me or prompting me to share with you. It's about daily meditation, and also you can do healing energy work. There are videos online, and I can put one in the description box below, like a link to it. But there's a wonderful remote Reiki that I have found that I would like to share with you guys. And it's very healing and very calming. And I do feel like it's going to help you to come into alignment if you were to participate in this remote healing video on YouTube. It is not one of mine, but it is somebody that I would recommend highly. And so I will put that in the description box below. But yeah, you've got to really work on healing this relationship, because I'm hearing that just like this person is trying to push down their feelings about it, you might have felt like, you were over it too, but there's some healing still that needs to go on within you, because you're out of alignment. And also there's an encouraging message that you've got this, okay, from the universe. There's a very healing message here that, once you come into alignment, and I'm hearing to forgive yourself for this situation, for whatever part in this situation that you feel you might have played. It's time to really heal yourself, okay? So yeah, this situation is going to be resolved, at least on a spiritual plane, long before you guys ever actually get the chance to communicate. Things are on the way, as far as like, there are things like cogs in the machine. Things are moving, there's action that you aren't really aware of, but healing is currently taking place. It's just going to take some time, but set forth the intention of healing this, and of sending healing light to this person, whoever this is. They don't necessarily have to be a Cancer sign like it said in here, but they could act that way. So if they're not a Cancer sign, or they don't have Cancer as their sun, moon, or ascendant, then maybe they're just very sensitive people, and they just like, kind of, they're overly sensitive, I want to say, and they have this real need to like go within and isolate when they're feeling bad, and they don't really want to communicate with you about it. So like the communication is closed off. That's what I'm sensing. But yeah, life can be a little bit overwhelming for them, I'm hearing. And don't have fear. Don't have any fear about the situation. Just send them love and light. And also, don't take the blame. I'm seeing blame. You may blame yourself. Don't blame yourself, okay? There's a message in here for you. Never blame yourself for what happened, okay? This was a karmic deal. This was supposed to happen this way, even though we don't always know why things happen. The universe knows and understands all of the interworkings of our lives and what is going on behind the scenes. And there are things taking place within this person and within you that you may not even be aware of at this time, but it'll all make sense someday. And someday you, at a soul level, even if it's on the other side, you will look back at this and you will embrace this person fully with a smile upon your face. A smile, I see. And you guys, you will be close on the other side, even if, you don't get that opportunity on this plane. So don't fear. Be happy. Do try to heal. Do try to heal yourself and send them healing light. That's the message for you, pile number 2. This was powerful too, just like pile number 1. But I do think that, sometimes it's important to go deep. And this is the feeling that I had today. Vibes. Yeah, I'm seeing maybe some bad vibes. This person kind of acts like they have bad vibes, but send them good vibes, okay? You can do it, because you are either an earth angel or starseed or a light worker or an empath, so you have the ability to send light to people. Don't forget how powerful you are, and your power comes from the universe, because God loves you, or, you know, the creator, or whatever you want to call the force that above or beyond, or with us, within us, whatever you believe. You are very powerful, and you can do a lot by shining your light upon this person and healing yourself and them through sending good, positive light and vibrations, okay? All right, pile number 2. Thanks so much for being here with me. If you've enjoyed this, press the like button, please, and subscribe to my channel. And do be sure to keep an eye out for my Lightworkers, Starseeds, Empaths, and Earth Angels videos that I do once a week. All right. And don't forget to check that description box for the Reiki video link. Many blessings to you, pile number 2. Hello, pile number 3. I'm so glad you're here with me today. So we're going to be talking all about, like, how are they acting versus how are they really feeling about you. This could be in a romantic capacity, but not necessarily. Pile number 1 was very deep, and so was pile number 2. So if you were attracted to any of those other 2 piles, go ahead and watch those videos as well, whichever other ones you were attracted to. We're going to start this reading, though, with the Rider-Waite. I'm using the Rider-Waite, and I'm also using it in conjunction with my Mystic Rose Unity deck that I created using my own digital art. If you're interested in my Unity deck, you can purchase it through a link that is in the description box below. I'm also using today some cards that I made, and I'm also using some letter tiles so we can get some information. You might even see the person's initials in there, but yeah, this is going to be like your person, whoever's on your mind, whoever is, you know, whoever you're thinking about, and they're just not telling you how they really are feeling. So I'm just going to lay down the cards first, and then I'm going to talk about it with you. Okay, so I'm seeing here, like, you know, very interesting. Okay, huh. Well, let me just say, I'm gonna light some incense here because I forgot to do that, and I really want to set the intention that Spirit speaks to you through me. So I'm going to light some incense, okay, and ask that Spirit lets you know the important messages that you need to know regarding this person and how they're really truly feeling versus how they are sort of acting, okay? Okay. So this person could be a water sign, or they could just be very, you know, emotional or intuitive or perceptive, psychically perceptive. They sort of act like they are, you know, in tune with the divine. They may, for some of you, I'm hearing this person acts like they're very clever. They kind of portray themselves to the world like this, like they're very, you know, clever and analytical thinkers. They could be a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, or Scorpio. I'm picking up Scorpionic energy too, or Pisces. There's a real water sense of a water sign here as well. I'm picking up different energies, but whoever this person is, they want to portray to the world that they are a very spiritual person. They also want to portray that they're very, they're like a helpful person, that they're a helper. They want to help you to solve your problems. They're also portraying that they're ready to offer help to people, and they're portraying that they're very, honest, and basically that they have everything together. And how is this person really feeling? Well, in the past position, this person was more balanced. They were celebrating and enjoying life in the past. They were happy, okay? But this was in the past. And then presently, even though they kind of portray themselves as being very spiritual people, they're actually more of like somebody who's more like a wands person. So they could be actually a water sign acting more like a wands person. So wands people are usually Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Secretly, this person is what they want attention, and they want to be in the spotlight. When they show up to a party, they want to be seen and they want to be appreciated. They might not have felt very much value in their life, and they're seekers of approval is what I'm hearing. But they have this person has had like either a course of bad luck or something like that, or like some financial loss maybe, or they were so focused on, money for a while that they actually lost some money. And what they really need to do is kind of focus on the heart more instead of the mind. There's like this pull between the heart and the mind is what I'm hearing. So what their true nature is, more along the lines of like, the more like who they truly are is they're kind of a combination of both mind and spirit, but like they really need to nurture their spiritual side, and they need to kind of stop acting like they have everything, all the answers and everything, because they really don't. Okay. And they act like, sometimes they might act like they're your best friend in the world, and at other times, they're acting like, oh, I don't know, like somebody you may not even recognize. It's just, they're very dichotomous. I'm getting kind of a Gemini vibe here. I don't know if this person is a Gemini or just kind of has more than one face. You know what I mean? And I want to pull some more cards I'm being told to pull some descriptor cards. Sudden changes that are seen as shocking, but you can grow from it. Let's draw some other cards. Try something new. Okay. So this relationship with this person might have actually ended, and it might have been a sudden ending or just a sudden change in the way that they were acting. If it wasn't an ending, it could be like they just suddenly started being more emotionally closed off to you for some reason. Okay. Yeah, they were like a soulmate. They felt like a soulmate connection at one point in time. And they may have kind of acted like, oh, you're my best friend, But in actuality, they're kind of more like cold and bitter about something. They're holding on to bitter memories from the past. So you might actually be the intuitive one. You are the one that feels the presence of invisible forces. And this person too, I'm just picking up that they can be jealous of you at times because they try to portray themselves as more spiritual than you. And they have like a real competitive vibe with you. So whoever this is, they're kind of competitive with you. You try something new, and they used to be like a copycat to you, or they are a copycat is what I'm picking up on. Whoa. Change is good though. Whatever changes are happening with this relationship, if it's starting to like disintegrate, let it go. Know that it is in congruence with the divine order of things. Try to have patience, with yourself during this time. Use this time you have to create things that you want to create, because it will help you with whoever this person is in this situation and how truly dichotomous they're acting. They really need a lot of help in order to heal, because they've been through some like rough times, and it's time for you to like try to let go of the person that you wanted them to be, I'm hearing. Okay. And yeah, they tried to be a spiritual person and walk the path, but they're struggling with that. It's time for you to rest your mind and relax about this person, because you might have been kind of a little bit like too worried about them in the past or in the present. We've got 777 here, which is the divine order of things, divinity shining through everyday moments of magic. I really do think that you're a magical person. And yeah, that just kind of confirms it, that like this person, they couldn't be the person that they wanted to be, okay? It's time for you to let it go. There's like this overwhelming sense that it's time to let this go, let this person go in your mind and your heart. Thoughts are things. You got to keep your thoughts positive at this time, the universe is saying. And good things are coming. So if you were to let go of this past and this person, you would actually allow better things to come in, new opportunities to meet different people that are more on your wavelength. Because this person, even though they really, really wanted to be a spiritual person, they're really not like that in their nature too much. They can be, but something is holding them back and blocking them, and they need to heal, okay? So you can't change everybody, and you couldn't change this person, is what I'm hearing. I've got some descriptor cards, and I didn't use these in the first two, but Spirit is really telling me to do this. So I really want to put these out here too. Now with these descriptor cards, all or maybe just one will apply. I just wanted to put that caveat out there because we are doing a collective. So know that whatever, comes out, you may not resonate with all of it, but take what you like and leave the rest, because this is collective. Okay. So they might be a teacher, or you could be a teacher. This could be a spiritual teacher or an actual teacher at a school. You may actually share your wisdom with other people in some way, and you might have actually tried to teach this person about spirituality and tried to open them up. Either you have light hair or they have light hair, blonde, okay, or a light brown. So whether you're a male or a female, or, they are a male or female, they have light hair or you have light hair. They might even be in law enforcement, so a police officer or something like that, or maybe work in a courthouse, or you yourself might actually be doing this. But somebody here is a homebody. You really don't like to get out much, or this person is a homebody. Somebody here changes their hair color and style often, so this is kind of like a Gemini vibe. This one wanted to jump out, so somebody's stuck in the past. I really do think that's them. They're stuck in their past. You see, that's why that's coming out again, because it's validation of what I said before, that they can't heal. They need your healing light, so try to send them your healing light. Wealthy or comes from wealth. So you could either be wealthy or they are wealthy or comes from a family of wealth. So remember that if this isn't resonating with you, then it could be meant for, you know, somebody else in the collective, but take what you like and leave the rest. They could have a large nose and a bad attitude. Some of these are silly, but you know, whatever comes out has to come out. So, Spirit just said do one more, so I'm just gonna cut the deck. Nosy. All right. Oh, yeah, and full lips. They could have full lips. And they could, what's on the bottom of the deck is gossip. So these could just be some descriptors of this person. All right. So if you need to pause the video to look at these, go ahead. But if not, I'm going to move on to our next set of things, which is going to be the letter tiles. Because I really want to know if we can get their initials and maybe some words too that'll help us to be able to discern what they're actually really feeling deep down toward you, or anything relevant about the situation at hand. As I'm forming these letter tiles, or putting these letter tiles down, I would like you to see if you can form any words or see their initials, maybe for their first or last name. Also, look for different words for clues. Sometimes people have seen their whole name spelled out in here, first and last, which I think is just astonishing. I'm just gonna put down, like, you know, a few more. I'm seeing right away, like, kiss. I think this could have been a romantic person in the past for you. It could have been like an ex, or it could be ongoing. Oh yeah, I think for a lot of you it was an ex. Okay. I'm gonna stop there, I think. Well, I'll do one more. Okay. Yeah, you guys had good chemistry for a long time, and it was probably hard to let go of this person. Yeah, I'm definitely seeing a lot of words in here. I'm seeing grace. Give yourself some grace for the situation at hand and for what happened and how things came to an end, if things have ended, or if they look like they're coming towards that point where things might end. Give yourself some grace, and also calm down the noise in your head, because I'm seeing that it can be noisy in your mind, because you think about this. When you think about it, it's almost too much. You are safe, okay? You're safe. The universe is holding you in the palm of its hands, and you are safe. You're going to be okay. This person can be very mean at heart, I'm seeing. Yeah, they need to get back to their true nature. They have a lot of rage, so they may have anger issues. It's not your fault, I'm hearing. Their energy is off. With their chi here, their energy is off. They may be into playing games, or maybe they're actually like mind games, or maybe they're actually gamers, so they may like video games. I'm seeing the name Tony here. It could be Tony, or Whatever this is, it's kind of raw. So it might have like happened not too long ago, or maybe it did, but it still feels like a raw or open wound. Yeah, I'm seeing, this seems random, but I'm seeing Mario Kart. So I do think they were a gamer. They like video games. I think they liked music too. Or they might have played a musical instrument. And I'm seeing Fergie. So that's what kind of like spirit talks to me in funny ways sometimes. But yeah, this is just what I'm hearing, is that they could have been into music or like played a musical instrument. They were very sexy and you were magnetically drawn to them. Even though you might have known that you didn't quite vibe together, you wanted it really bad. And you might have been forcing it, okay? And you might have wanted them to heal because you're a seer. You that see things, S-E-E. And you might have been a seer, you are, and you can really see into a person, and you saw so much potential in them. But you were hoping to heal them, but you're not able to, and it's not because of anything you're doing wrong, okay? It's not because of anything you're doing wrong. But yeah, you've been on a healing journey yourself, and it's time to ask your angels and guides for help for you to kind of move on from this situation. I'm seeing that you might have been gaslighted by this person. So, yeah, they, there's a message in here for you. Yeah, there's a message in here, and some of you are earth angels because I'm seeing messenger. So you guys are, some of you guys I'm talking to some earth angels, and I'm gonna put my a link to my earth angels and Starseeds and Lightworkers and Empaths video, because I just started doing this weekly video with important messages for the people that are earth angels and Starseeds and Lightworkers and Empaths, because you guys are special, and I'm seeing that here. I wasn't going to say anything, but until this came out, that you guys could be messengers, and I am attracting a lot of like earth angels and Lightworkers and Starseeds to my channel, which is pretty cool. I'm really excited about that. And so yeah, I'm going to be addressing like issues that spirit wants me to talk about, and doing tarot for just that group of people. Okay. So I'm glad that you're here, and thanks for, you know, finding my channel. I mean, maybe you were led here and it wasn't an accident. I'm also seeing erase, so maybe you wish you could erase some of this pain. Well, you will, okay? You will erase this pain. It will get easier. Let go of the fears that you have. Let go of any and all fears related to this situation with this person, okay? Okay, I have gone way over my time. I wasn't going to do that, and I just looked at the time and I see that this has been like the longest video of all three. Oh goodness. Well, it was important anyway. These messages had to come out, so I'm not sorry about it. Yeah, these are things that you guys needed to hear. So I will end with that, but I want to say please subscribe to my channel. Do be sure to tune into my video that I'm going to link in the description box below, and like this video if you liked it. Give me a thumbs up, and best of luck to you with this situation. And yeah, do be sure to be part of my community, because we're going to be doing some uplifting of each other, raising vibrations for all earth angels and starseeds and lightworkers and empaths, because this the energies here are very dense, and we're going to build up each other and become a strong community to really help each other. So do be sure to subscribe and become part of my family, my YouTube family, so we can help support each other. Many blessings to you, pile number 3.